So, to start things off, Whoajaco has been a content creator that I've loved watching for years. I think I've been a fan of his for around 2 years. So it came as a surprise when I saw a video on TikTok about something he did. On April 2nd, there was a video of someone that had a really bad experience with him. I gave it a watch and I was just completely shocked to what Jacko said to this viewer. It was just too far and it just frankly a little insane. For context, I will call her OP or original poster, just so it doesn't get confusing. And I will be trying to keep her anonymous, as in I will not be showing her username, profile picture, or using her real name. However, since Jacko already publicly posted her face, it's kind of hard to avoid posting the original video, which does include her face and her voice. In this clip, a different viewer noticed he wasn't doing gens and said, "Do work," and "Why are you not doing any gens?" Original poster saw this and joked around, agreeing with the other viewers, saying, "Literally, it's driving me insane." It's the only thing she commented, and Jacko had an insane reaction about it that lasted several days. Meanwhile, she just made one video expressing her disappointment on how she was treated. I will play the clip of what the viewer heard from Jacko.
Literally, like, what I'm saying is driving me insane. Do some work. You guys are so fucking trash at this game. Never speak again. You guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Mods, ban both of those fucking rejects, please. You're both fucking rejects that don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Jesus Christ. You know who they... Bro, those guys go on 5-second chases and think they know what the fuck they're talking about. You don't know what you're fucking talking about. Never speak in my chat again. I don't want you watching me, you trash piece of shit. Help me, Shadow! Yikes, bro. This game's taking so long. I don't even care about the win at this point. I don't even care about the fucking win at this point. This is so try hard for no fucking reason. But I mean, they're just morons. They're just morons. She's a swinger. What'd she do? They're just morons. They don't, them saying that shows they don't understand how Dead by Daylight works. And those are my solo queue teammates, bro. Motherfucker said do some work. Oh my god, stupidity pisses me off. See, that's bad. People don't know how to break 3 gens, they're just yelling at me. I mean, yeah, they're morons. That's why I can't stand idiots, bro. Talking about some it's driving me crazy. Shut your bitch ass up and never speak in my fucking stream again. You absolute idiots, bro. That's how.
This video by Jacko, as shown here, was never published, so I can't get the full clip of the game, nor his behavior beforehand to get context for why he was so upset. So of course, this should always be taken with a grain of salt. However, I feel like regardless of the context, this was just way too far. This is a first-time viewer and commenter, and her comment wasn't rude in the slightest bit and did not warrant that type of reaction. He's allowed to be annoyed by anything or anyone and get rid of whatever comments he wants if he doesn't like it. But saying that the commenters are
rejects that don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
And assuming that they have 5-second chases, then proceeds to use demeaning language such as,
"You trash piece of shit." I mean, they're just morons. They're just morons. They're just morons. I mean, yeah, they're morons. That's why I can't stand idiots, bro. Absolute idiots.
Is just too far. If I had said a silly quip of a message and a streamer reacted this horribly, my feelings would be pretty hurt. Especially since Jacko isn't just a little small-time streamer. He has 70,000 followers. Someone on this level should have some sort of awareness of the words he's saying. He crossed a line, especially for a first-time viewer. And sometime after he was streaming, at the end, he doubled down and he said he wasn't sorry to the original poster and that he would say it again to their
pussy ass faces.
Basically still believing he didn't say anything wrong. Here's the clip of it now. It kind of speaks for itself.
Sorry, guys, if I was a bit aggressive to the people annoying me today. Sometimes I just don't feel like having a filter, and the game I played earlier already put me in a bad mood, and I'm not always in the mood to be rage baited by morons who suck at DBD. Okay? I'm sometimes not in the fucking mood for that. So I am gonna fucking. High key valid though. I mean, listen, bro. Listen, was I mean to anybody that wasn't being annoying? Was I mean to anybody that wasn't being annoying? Okay? I don't think so. This is a safe space for everybody. Listen, I like to have fun with y'all, but I already played a shitty horror game that put me in a bad fucking mood. And then I got morons that suck at Dead by Daylight trying to talk. That's not fun. I'd rather them just leave forever. I don't need them to watch. And it's always the non-subs. It's always non-subs. But if that doesn't matter, I'll still do it to a sub too. You know? It's like, am I the best at this game? No. But I am closer to the best at this game than these motherfuckers are to me. I don't want to hear no backseating. I don't want to hear your opinion on what I think. Either you enjoy what I say and you watch while I talk about my penis half the time, or you shut the fuck up and don't watch. It's one or the other. I'm not here to babysit annoying people. Okay? I gotta be honest. I'm not here. They still giving me views? I don't care. I don't need those views. I don't want those views. Okay? My bills are paid. And I got enough people that like watching me. Obviously, I got a lot of views. I don't need any more of them hoes. I'll ban them all. Listen, I do this because I love it. This shit. If the horror game today kind of sucked, and I feel as if, although I don't take back anything I said to the people that annoyed me, I don't like being, I don't like that being the vibe on stream. Would I say it again? I'd say it to their pussy ass faces, but I don't like that being the vibe. So I apologize for
Jaco decided to go live on April 4th. The link to that stream will be down below. In the stream starting screen, he is playing Obsessed by Mariah Carey, clearly as a dig to the original poster. As it starts, he says that he's going to
be diagnosing some chronically online bitches today,
while wearing a mad scientist slash doctor costume. Not only that, but he referred to either her or people who had an issue with what he said as psychos, multiple times, in fact.
Take a look at the actual messages from this psychotic liar, and the gameplay, how she was really psychotic for chopping it up that way. Because we got some psychos online, some absolute psychopaths, but because that's not what she said, little fucking lying psychopath. That's psychotic, bro.
He then claims that he's putting chat in emote only to avoid people glazing him about the situation. However, he just ended up turning emote mode off later and reading a comment about the situation anyways. I feel like if he didn't want to get the glaze, he wouldn't be rating off a comment clearly on his side and talking about how annoying the original poster was. He never really discouraged people to talk about it, or to talk shit about her.
The chat is in emote-only mode because no glazing. No glazing and no shit talking on my behalf. I do it myself. I don't need anybody. Okay? So please, for the love of God, keep it to yourself. Oh my God. I saw a video last night of this girl crying in a 10-minute TikTok because you didn't do it. She's right there. Shut the fuck up. Soggy, thanks for the 100 biddies, dude.
And then he continues addressing the situation here.
Keep it on a little bit more. So, earlier, or a couple days ago, I had somebody come into my chat for the first time ever and complain about the gameplay that they saw in front of them. Now, if you watch the video, she may have lied and pretended that she said, just work on a gen.
I don't understand why he would say this, because he would be the one lying, as she never stated that. He even shows the exact messages later in the video, as seen here. Maybe he's probably thinking of another commentator, but either way he's putting the blame on her, and accusing her of lying when it's funny because he's just lying right now.
A bit much. Her message was that I was driving her insane. Now, listen, is that a horrible message? No, it's not a horrible message. But it's my stream. And if somebody is a first-time chatter in my stream and they say, and the first message ever said by them is my gameplay is driving them insane, get the fuck out of my fucking chat. I don't want anything else to do with you. Now, I always crash out like this, but my crash out was a little bit more serious because
I mean, he admits here that the message wasn't even bad, and that he's allowed to act however he wants because it's his stream. But I still don't think that's an excuse to anything he said. It wasn't just, oopsie, I said something a little mean. No, he specifically insulted her on her intelligence and ability to play the video game, and he still continues to do so later on as well, including on her physical appearance and her skin tone. Like,
uh and hopefully someone that will cut those bangs a little bit more even too. We'll get into that later. Streams, and notice who I'm being an asshole to. Specifically people with poorly cut bangs. People that are loud and can't cut their bangs properly. That is funny. Oh, wow, she's looking hella funny. Chica, who the hell cut your bangs? I don't know, bro. I don't know. A white woman had nothing better to do, so she wanted to pick a fight with a Palestinian boy. White women don't have enough shit going on, so we have to create problems for ourselves, I guess. God, and so it's funny. This white woman comes into fucking 20-year-old white woman who thinks the world owes her something. Yeah, I'm sorry. No white woman's gonna come into my chat, this Palestinian boy's chat, and talk about some bullshit, and that she fucking and talk some bullshit to me and make me apologize. Suck my fucking dick. Suck my dick, you stupid hoe. And it had to be a white woman. I mean, listen, bro. I guess we got nothing else to got going on in our lives, but we got to victimize ourselves somehow, right? Who was just playing? Now, what was very toxic about her video was her cutting out the hour-long segment that was, hour and a half long, and trimming it into 3 minutes and making me look like I was just raging the whole time about it.
wow, she doesn't want to upload the entire clip of you playing the game? Shocking, right? The original poster even sped up her own voice in the video because she didn't want it to be unnecessarily long. So of course she's going to clip out most of it. And frankly, that's still completely irrelevant to the video and what she was trying to say. Which again, is about Jacko being a dick to her. It's not about the gameplay.
That I was never on a gen, and that I'm playing it wrong. So the reason I got so annoyed was not because she told me, it was because she was backseating. It's because she's so fucking dog shit. But I could tell she didn't know what the fuck was going on. And I wasn't in the mood for somebody that doesn't know what the fuck is going on to fucking first time chat, talk some shit. So I said, suck my fucking dick, shut the fuck up, never speak again in this chat, get the fuck out.
First of all, she never said how he played was incorrect or wrong, just that it bothered her that he wasn't on a gen, and she made just a quick little joke about it. Which is strange that he's saying that, like, oh, I don't have a problem with it, but, like, he's talking about it. But anyways, he has, like, a running bit in his community for him to get on a gen, and even has a command for it. So, like, is he bothered by it or not? Second of all, again with the personal insults about her ability to play for absolutely no reason at all.
Because I'm not like that to normal human beings.
I feel like this clip kind of speaks for itself. Kind of calling her not a normal human being, so out of pocket.
No, I know what I'm doing. I invite her. I would love to. I'm not going to say 1v1. That's cringe. I do this for a living. I'm going to be better. I would love to watch her gameplay. So I extend this invite out to her. If she wants to stream in front of me on Discord and let me watch a couple of her Survivor games and a couple of her, I will shut the. I'll quit fucking streaming. If she's a great survivor. If she is a great survivor, I will fucking delete every account. So this is something that I said to her as an invitation. As an invitation. Because you know what you're talking about, right? Okay. Another thing. So anyways, I'm going to say this one last time. I will delete my Twitch, my TikTok, my everything. If she goes in a call with me and streams her playing Dead by Daylight, because she was talking about how she knows how to play the game very well, right? Because I said she's an idiot, and she is an idiot. She doesn't understand the core concept of Dead by Daylight. She doesn't get the base of the game. And it's fine. Not everybody does. That's why you shut the fuck up and watch me, because I spend a lot of time learning how to do it, okay? I will delete every single thing. If she hops on and shows me that she's a great survivor, great, or good. I know she's ass, but great. I know she's ass. I mean,
he has the awareness to know that asking people to 1v1 in a video game is cringe, and the point is to just prove that you're better than someone. And yet he literally just does that, but like slightly different. The entire point of him saying that is to try to prove that he's better than her, And not just better, but that she's shit at the game, which he has clearly said before, which is just so toxic and egotistical to do. By the way, again, all this is because she made a video calling out him being rude to her.
Oh, another thing. Let's go over another comment. Calling me a narcissist. I mean, I know more than her from that one comment. That's not really narcissistic. I always say I am great at this game. I'm not the best or amazing, but I learn from the best and I learn from the most amazing. And that's why I put that onto you guys. Because this is my job. I mean, I study this game. As nerdy as that sounds, it's unfortunate. I wish I didn't. But I love this game. And I do study it. And I am great at it. I am very good.
Yes, it is technically not okay for some people to use the medical term narcissist, but clearly the comments are talking about the fact that he has a massive ego and is full of himself. And I think the Freudian slip earlier of him saying that he's better than his viewers speaks on this, as well as countless other things he said throughout this.
It's like, am I the best at this game? No, but I am closer to the best at this game than these motherfuckers are to me. This is just relating to how I could tell she was horrible by her comment. You chose to be in my stream. So you chose, with your own free will, at nighttime, to go into my stream and watch gameplay that you don't like, and then say that you don't like it, and then expect me to what? Just shove my fist up my own ass and fucking, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm gonna say something back to you. What the fuck? Is it, I don't know, listen, bro, I don't know, she just don't got enough problems going on in her life.
Again, earlier he said that he didn't have a problem with her quote unquote backseating, and that he has this do a gen inside joke so it doesn't bother him. But I don't know about you, but he seems pretty bothered. Also, again, saying something back should never include insulting a first time viewer on their intelligence.
A lot of people in my chat that think it's cool to just come into my safe space, by the way. She made fun of me calling it a safe space. It is. For people that aren't annoying ass bitches.
He lies here and says that OP made fun of him for calling it a safe space. That never happened. And it's just his hurt ego from being called out. I will put on screen what she actually said. She said, "Safe space for everyone, dot dot dot, lol. That's your excuse to being an asshole?" That's not making fun of him. That's calling out his behavior.
Like that to be clear, it's a safe space for all the normal viewers, not the chronically online, which brings me back to my second diagnosis. I am diagnosing this hoe with chronically online symptoms. Some people said I overreacted. I overreact to everything.
Guys, it's okay that I verbally berated a first time viewer and insulted her intelligence. I overreact all the time, so it's perfectly okay and acceptable.
Another thing that's funny to me was people sending death threats to, not to me, I didn't get any. I mean, if you want to, my email's there. You could tell me to kill myself. But the people that just like me and edit.
I'm sorry, but this is completely irrelevant to the point of her video, and there's zero proof of people doing it. Obviously, if that is true, it's completely unacceptable, but the original poster has nothing to do with it. Her video just talked about how Jacko was rude. It was nothing about inciting hatred towards him, unlike what Jacko is doing in this stream.
Like to say, so since that hoe wants to watch my gameplay and criticize every moment, it drives her insane. Since she's so crazy about that, what I did was I printed out a picture of her here. I'm sorry, Queen. I tried to make you look a little less crazy, but it was a bit difficult. But I'm gonna put you right here, and I'm gonna allow you to watch me from my corner and whisper in my ear at any point if my gameplay is not up to your standards, okay? So I'm gonna put that right here. Again, I tried to get a screenshot where you didn't look crazy, but you know, I tried. I really did. I swear I did. I printed out a couple of them. But yes, I will be taping you up on the mannequin right now so you can make sure that my gameplay is up to your standards and up to par for you, because apparently that's what I have to do. So we're gonna do that real quick, and we're gonna just go ahead and get this ready. Hold on one sec. Do I undo this? Because I can't rip this tape without... I can't rip this tape. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put her right here, because she seems to really want to watch over everything I do in a place that she doesn't want to be, in a place that she chose to be. Also, I know this goes over...
This speaks for itself. It's so fucking weird. A grown man throwing a tantrum because a first time viewer said that she didn't like him being so mean to her on stream.
And listen, I told you guys, There are people that are chronically online. Chronically online, okay? Chronically. They have nothing better to do than to be in places they don't want to be at and then bitch and then and complain and be an asshole and then victimize themselves after doing that. Else going on in their life. I mean, you have to be a fucking loser. You really have to have nothing going on in your life to get this to get this emotional and
Now he's saying that she's victimizing herself for her calling him out. Holy buzzwords that he doesn't understand. Also, I just think it's very ironic that he's saying that she's victimizing herself. Also, calling her emotional while he's literally ranting about her for an hour. I don't know.
my chat talks shit and wants me to apologize to her after doing what she after being annoying. So she instigates it with me, and then I have to apologize. She can suck my fucking dick, to be honest. Shit twisted. Don't let this girl who made a 7-minute video after instigating shit come in here and have these comments fucking witch hunting me like I'm the worst person in the world.
Yeah, this speaks for itself. Absolutely disgusting thing to say.
The only thing that really pissed me off about that is that I took my little brothers to go see the Super Mario movie, like I said, and I had to pretend to have a smile the whole day because I was a little stressed. I don't like people hating me. I don't care if people dislike me, but like how when I dislike someone, I just don't speak to them or speak of them or go into their streams, right? Well, I say streams, but when I person, maybe they're not a streamer. I'm just pissed that this stupid hoe ruined a day with my little brothers because I couldn't enjoy it.
Normal people who would feel this might be able to identify those emotions as guilt or remorse. Instead, he calls her a stupid hoe. Also saying, guys, if I don't like someone, I just won't interact with them. Ignore me talking about her for an hour and having your face typed up behind me, though. Rules for thee, not for me.
They don't want to be. And she made it seem like she's always watches me and she just was winding down. First time comment, first time chatter, and decided to be fucking annoying.
I don't get why he would lie about this if he watched the video. She said, in quotes, before I go to sleep, I like to relax and watch Dead by Daylight streamers. And there's one Dead by Daylight streamer that I love watching, but sadly, he doesn't always stream Dead by Daylight. So I started watching other DBD streamers and came across Whoajaco. She actively claimed this was her first time watching him.
Because I block anyone that hates, because why the fuck are you here? If you want to come into my chat right now and tell me to work on a gen, you could do that. That doesn't bother me, because that's not what she said, little fucking lying psychopath.
But she never said that. And you even show the exact message she said. She never claimed to have only said, get on a gen. Why are you still saying this and bringing it up? It's completely irrelevant, and she never said it. I can't play the audio for this since copyrighted music is being played over it, but this is the direct quote of what he said about her here. And again, the stream is linked below. He said, fuck that psycho ass, fucking ass, obsessive ass bitch, she's a psychopath.
I don't want anyone talking shit about her. That's me. I'll talk shit about her. Fuck her. Stupid, annoying little fucking Jesus Christ. I made a grown man cry. Shut the fuck up. You made a grown man want to fucking ban you out of all my... You made a grown man want to fucking shove you out of a bouncy house. Shut the fuck up. I'll do it. I don't want y'all doing that. That's for me. And I appreciate y'all.
Now, he does say here that he discourages anyone hating on her, but it's heavily contradictory considering he's been bad-mouthing her for an hour while saying like her age and having a picture of her from the TikTok behind him in the entire stream. It feels like he's only saying that to cover his, whatever. So he doesn't get in trouble for inciting harassment, not because he actually believes in it. Although that's just my personal speculation.
Big Barrios, thank you so much. And by the way, my favorite thing was her deleting comments of people. She was deleting any comment that wasn't hating me. But I'm the narcissistic psycho. What a narcissistic piece of shit. What a fucking psychopath, bro. Like, actually, what a mentally unwell psychopath. Jesus Christ.
Again, he's just blatantly lying here. You can quite literally go to her TikTok and see a few comments critiquing her. She's probably just removing the blatant hatred she's getting from his fans. I want to put up a few of the comments that I found. I scrolled through a bunch and I found some hate comments. The first one is seeing both sides, saying that it's just how Jacko is, it's his bit, and what he does. However, that he never did so to this extent and agreeing that it's too far. The second is saying that gameplay wise, Jacko couldn't do the gens due to where they were and his teammates and whatever. And this comment is even agreeing that the Notarius plague, um, that Jacko was doing his best to counter it. And yet, seeing this reaction was just too much. And the OP liked this comment. It's not like she ignores all criticism. The third comment was from 2 days ago, and it wasn't deleted and even has 10 likes. Also, just want to say that this commenter does not understand the point of her video. It's not about her getting banned, it's about him being an ass. And lastly, here's another comment, putting into question OP's hours in the game and claiming she probably just doesn't have enough experience, but that Jacko does.
She's such a stupid idiot. It could have easily been done. What a stupid fucking idiot, bro. I don't want you guys. I make mistakes, and it's okay. But this is not one of those times. I grow every day as a human. This is not one of those fucking times. Don't come in here and be annoying and get mad when I say something about it, you fucking psychopath. Spotted Lily, thanks for the day. And I'm so fucking and I'm more aggressive and pissed off at this hoe because I was stressed and I didn't get to enjoy my day with my little brothers because of her. Because of this fucking asshole who is parasocial as fuck. Any of you guys that take what a Twitch streamer says personally, you're a fucking idiot. You are a name in my screen.
But yeah, that just kind of shows that he has absolutely zero remorse for how he behaved. I don't have any more of his clips to show. I already condensed over an hour of his stream to like 20 minutes. But there's more I want to say about the situation. Yes, it's okay for him to get irritated by someone critiquing his gameplay, but I do not think it's okay to lash out like this. The issue was never her being banned. It was how rude he was, and a lot of people who are critical of her are spun to be like that she has a problem with being banned. No, that's not the issue. It's his behavior. Her video was about a quote unquote bigger streamer taking accountability for how they treat others. And instead of Jacko being like, you know what, I'm sorry, I went too hard. It's just something we do in this community. I didn't mean to take it too far and hurt you. And it would have been over. But instead, it really hurt his ego for some reason, and he just went completely off on her. Let's have a reminder of the exact sentence she said. It was, literally, what I'm saying, like, it's driving me insane a little, lol. And apparently, this warranted this level of a crash out. And if you, Jacko, or any fans of Jacko see this, just do better. Be a better person in this world. Dead by Daylight is already enough of a toxic community, and we should not be trying to spread it further and hurt other people. Thank you for watching, and please always try to make the community a better place.